Good afternoon, my friends. Good afternoon to you. It is Monday. Just gonna hang on to that for just a short bit. It's Monday, April 18th. Oh, I know it's fun day. This is it's tax day, right? There we go. We're back. Good, somewhat good. We're all set to go there. April 18th, tax day. So be it. Whatever. We all pay taxes. It's good. We all pay taxes. That's good. Keep the whole community going. That's good. Support the well of the good, etc., etc. We're not going to go down that path. Maybe one day. Not today. We're not going down that path. You know what path we're going down? We're going down that eighth of a mile path. Oh yes. All right. I won't get terribly excited because I'm actually want to show it to you today. Not just talk about it. Not just kind of yak about the whole thing, but show it to you. And I must say, I've just had an absolute ball. So big thank you. Big thank you to all the way back, like 4 years ago, where I started speaking with Dennis Catoni about this racetrack thing, what the possibilities of that would be. And we had the panel discussion, it was good. Big thanks over JVC Broadcast, make that work. Got a chance to meet with the other Long Island Needs a Drag Strip folks, went down to the car shows. Beautiful show, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cars. And in those at the car show, you got everything. And these are like they're beautiful cars. They're models. You're not racing these cars. They just go. Some of them do, some not. But beautiful, beautiful. It's pieces of art. I don't know how else to describe it, but pieces of art. I put so many of these photos together. But beautiful thing. So that's every Tuesday night. That continues on over here. Every Tuesday night at Mount Carmel Church in Patchogue. That's a weather permitting kind of a thing. If the weather's not good, most of these folks are not bringing their cars out. If the weather's good, everybody shows. They've had as many as 1,400 cars in this lot. Let me tell you, 1,400 cars. I mean, it's in church, big parking lot to begin with, but 1,400 cars, a lot of people. They get a lot that shows up, and it's great. Bring the camera, bring the kids. Uh, Super friendly crowd. Ice cream truck. Just don't drip the ice cream on the cars. Ice cream truck, the food truck, probably barbecue grill will be there. A couple of others, whatever. Just a whole lot of fun. But this whole concept of the racing, and I know I've been talking about it like ad nauseum on here, and I will again. I definitely will. Well, today I'm going to too. But I want to bring you to the track today. Yeah, that's right. Going to bring you to the track. And now I don't have the track behind me over here. That's not happening. But what we did this weekend, and actually this was something I want to do going forward. So here's the thought out there with the rest of the world. Let's put up there is that I wanted to do a live stream. I wanted to do a live stream from there. Now the racing goes on for 5 hours. It goes 11 to 4, or it'll be 4 to 9:30 for the night races. This way we definitely, well, they're done racing at 9:30, so it's a little quieter in that respect. And even that was not really an issue. The But that's a lot of time, to be doing a live stream, and it's different. It's different. I was thinking of it from my perspective, and Pete Scalza and I are both doing the announcing on this thing. Pete is the track operator, and I had a ball doing that. We'll continue to, but to talk, not to talk for 5 hours. That's that's relatively easy. But the challenge I think would be is that when I'm sitting there with the microphone talking to the audience, I'm talking to the audience. They see what's going on. So there's no reason to really explain every little detail of the cars going down the track. If I'm talking to you and it's only audio, becomes a little bit different. Or if I'm talking to you and it's audio and and a visual thing, and you get to see the photos of it. You got to kind of match up with what I'm talking about with what you're able to see. So it depends on cameras. It changes it up quite a bit. Definitely makes it a lot more challenging, I think, from an announcing standpoint. But never really thought about that until it became a little closer to a reality. And even with the little thing I did over here with on the Facebook Live, so it's different. And this just goes point one here, friends. Point one is that you just don't know what to expect until you actually do that, because you don't really know. You're not really seeing it from somebody else's point of view. Look, we had that over here with with the track too. couple of the suggestions that came out would be to move the spectator stands further down the track, further away from the starting area. The logic there, and this was from the spectators, the logic there was that they were able to see a better view, let's call it a more complete view of both the starting area and also the mid race, and also as the cars get further down the track, down that eighth of a mile. You know what? That was a great suggestion. And then there was a few others that were made too. But these suggestions, though, are only going to come from people that are actually in that, literally on the spectator side of things, in that seat. So I can't begin to tell you. I cannot stress enough the fact that you don't know. You don't know. It is so easy to play that Monday morning quarterback. Oh, well, if I was doing that, I would have done. You don't know. You don't know what your reactions are going to be. You don't know what experiences you're going to fall back on. And you're not thinking at that moment. It's pure reaction. Pure reaction. That's why we train. We train. Whatever it is that you're doing, you train, you train, you train, you train. This way it just becomes second nature. Second, you don't have to think about, well, if this scenario happens, what do I do? By the time you're done thinking, it's over. It's over. So you need to be able to just naturally will be trained to react that way. And I think these sports figures, you talk to them about they train so many hours for a couple of minutes or an hour, whatever that they're playing, so many hours behind the scenes, and why? It's because everything just has to be second nature. This way, when they're out there, they're just performing. They're just swimming. They're just running. And I don't mean just in a minor, to take away from it in any respect. Is they get to concentrate fully on that one aspect of it. Not how do I hand my hand or, form or anything like that. That should just come, just be, as that goes. Same thing with speaking, my friends. You want to become a better speaker? First thing you should do is speak. You want to become a comedian? You want to get funny? You want to use body language? You want to do any of that stuff? Do it. Just do it. Don't worry about how it's going to be. Just do it. Just flat out do it. I took an acting lesson one time. Oh, it was terrible. Terrible. But now when I go back, I'm going to know what my problem was. My biggest problem was that I couldn't remember a line. I remembered the character. I saw the character. It was two brothers that were both, well, one brother was a writer. The other one was really not. But then the other brother that was not a writer wrote something. And then it got accepted. And he just, pushed it along. And the brother who was more conservative, who was a writer, was pissed. It's like, you can't do that. You can't just go into that office and present your writing. You got to follow rules. Well, I couldn't remember the lines. I wonder if those were the lines. I got the script here someplace. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm in front of that audience. I couldn't remember the lines. And one of the things that got me by doing that, I know a little veering off course over here, but whatever. But one of the things by doing that is the fact that I paid attention to the audience, not to the fellow actor. That was a mistake. Well, there's one thing I did over here today, or yesterday, Saturday, when I did the run, is that I paid attention to you. Yeah, I paid attention to you. I brought the camera with me when I did this thing. So wanted to speak to you, wanted to bring you along on this one, and I did. Next time I do it, I don't think I will bring the camera. Next time I do it, I'm just going to focus in on I'm not focusing on the experience itself. Kurt, my friend, I'm paying attention. Well, let's go. Hopefully you're not doing any. Kurt's paying attention to me now. Hopefully Kurt's not doing not driving the car or doing anything crazy there. So it's all good. But yeah, I mean, there is a difference, right, Kurt? There's a difference between paying attention. I guess it's the same thing as that analogy I gave there with why you need to train for something. Because if you don't train and it doesn't come second nature to you, then it takes away from the experience. Even the video I shot, I'm sitting there. It's like, okay, how do I hold the camera? I've never done this before. Want to make sure I was buckled in. I actually asked Anthony, the driver of the car, the Jeep, it's like, can you make sure the helmet's buckled in? I want to make sure it's right. And that whole thing, make sure the door was closed, all the rest of that stuff. Had my feet firmly planted because I had no idea what to expect. I put my head back in the seat, the whole thing. So I'm like, okay. And then the camera, Well, I don't want to point the camera at me. I want to point the camera at them. So I turned to flip the thing around. I'm going to talk fast because that's what was going on. That was going on. And next thing you know, man, we're up at the we're up at the tree, the Christmas tree. Yes, there's Christmas in April. And all of a sudden the light stuck on. It's like, oh man, am I ready to go? It's like, and then boom, and away we went. It was quite a thing. But there was like too many things, really. I was watching the driving. I wanted to experience that aspect of it. Wanted to bring you along on the whole thing. Wanted to make sure I got it right. Huh. You know what? I had a ball. It was the greatest thing in the world. It really was. It was absolutely terrific. Definitely ranks right up there. All right, let me see if I can share some of these things. So I did a couple of videos. Let me get over to the YouTube page, the Facebook page, and we'll see if we can do this a little bit better. They're all pretty quick as it goes. But let's.
We go live on Facebook. So here we are. We are at EPCAL. This is the excitement at EPCAL with Long Island Instant Drag Strip, racetrack, not street. And I'm going to turn this camera around this way everybody can see, or at least those folks on Facebook can see. There we go. So we got these two cars right now, so you know. So we're doing the burnout. Yeah, they were in the pre-stage area. They're getting ready to go up onto the staging area. So what you're looking at over here, hey Marvin, Dave, good to see you. So what you're looking at, they're up by the Christmas tree. That's right, it's Christmas in April, right over here in EPCAL. Certainly with the help of so many people over there. But there they are, they're in the staging area. You're going to see both the white lights go on. 1, 2 lights are on. Then it goes Amber. Where did it go?
There you go, Amber Green. I might have to do a. There we go. We're back. Let's just remove that one for a second, and I'll get back and find the next video I want to share. It was a lot of fun doing that. So we're sitting in the front. So where I was right in the announcer booth. The spectators were on the other side of that, right at track level. I mean, I'm like, really, really close to where the cars are, so it's a little bit louder. But wow, so exciting to be down there. But that's what it looks like, at ground level, right smack, right where the cars are going. All right, and then the next video I want to show you. This one is a few minutes before I was going to get in the Jeep with Anthony on that one, Tony, and showing the cars. So all these cars that you're looking at, they're all waiting for their turn to go. I think I explained that anyhow. So let's go and play that one. We're good there. Let's go back here.
Shoot a quick video over here, but we're going racing. That white Jeep passenger, not driving, but it's what it's like over here for the cars waiting ready to line it up, getting ready for their turn to make a run. It's exciting. Sun's coming out. It's good. Little slightly overcast, but we're getting fun in the whole thing. We're sure get in anybody's way, but it's exciting. I think they actually sold out with the racers pretty close on the spectators. All good. August's going to be unbelievable. We'll warm up a little bit more. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Some day races, some night races. It's going to be a lot of fun. John, good to see you, my friend. Met you there a few times. Got Quickcast. All good. Dennis, you were the man. I can't believe where we're at with this whole thing. Thank you so much for everything all along the way. Using the proper terminology. Hopefully I don't scream like an idiot when I'm in the car, but we'll see how that goes. I don't want to slow this thing up. I'm going to get down there. Maybe we'll shoot a live video, maybe not. I'll try to record it. We shall see, but everything's going. I'm not going to be late for this party. We'll see everybody soon. It'll be fun. Oh, it'll be great. And
oh, jeez. I forgot to add it to the screen there. Oh, sorry about that. I'm so free. I like watching my own stuff. That's crazy. Sorry about that. Let's go play it. I'll play that one again. I actually won't play it again. You got the idea there. So we had the what I was doing was I was standing in the middle where the cars were, and just getting all set to go. There it is. You know what? What the heck? Let's go. Let's go. That StreamYard.
Passenger, not driving, but this is what it's like over here for the cars getting ready to
that was a brilliant move, huh?
Ready for their turn to make a run. It's exciting. Sun's coming out. It's good.
So you've heard this before, so let's turn the volume down.
Definitely finding the whole thing.
And we'll go. Let me
Not
just switch
getting anybody's
switch around
way.
over here this way. I
It's
can see you.
exciting. I
So
think they actually
there was
sold out
something
with the
like 200
racers. Pretty much
cars over there
expected.
that day,
Oh,
maybe a
good.
little bit more than
August going to
that.
be
Not really too
unbelievable.
sure. I
We
don't
warm
have
up a little bit more. It's going to be a whole lot of
I
fun.
don't
Some
have
day
the
racing, some
exact
night
numbers on
racing.
it, but whatever.
It's going to be a lot of
For
fun.
those
John, good to see you,
folks
my
that showed
friend.
up early
Thank
and
you,
they went
man.
to
This good
track and the
time.
rest
Catch
of it,
quick
and if
cast.
everything goes
Well, good.
according to
Dennis,
plan,
you
like
were
the
the
first day of
man.
rain, so it
I
slowed
can't
it down.
believe where
But
we're
you can
at
do
with
maybe
this
4
whole
or
thing.
5 passes
Thank
on
you
this
so
whole thing.
much for
And you
everything
think
all
about
along the way.
the money
You
spent
know,
on this for the
just there's an
driver's
proper term for
standpoint.
that.
It's
Hopefully, I don't
25
swear
for the
like an
driver,
idiot when I'm in the
25 for the
car, but
car,
we'll see
another
how that
$20
goes.
for the park
I
right
don't want
there.
to slow this thing
So
up.
it's
I'm going to get
just,
down there.
you
Maybe
know,
we shoot a live
it's
video,
no
maybe
money
not.
involved.
I'll try to record it.
And
We
I
shall
mean
see.
that
But
because if
everything's
they were
going.
to take
I'm not
those
going to be
cars
late
and
for this
go over the
party.
bridge,
We'll see
you spend that
everybody
money in
soon.
transportation.
This will be
If you
fun.
drive the
Oh,
car,
it'll
I
be
mean, you'll
great.
see many of these
Yes,
cars
I.
have got license plates. They're
Yes.
street legal cars. If you if they just drove the car over the bridge, I don't know what does it cost. I should know what it costs to go over the bridge. My son still uses my Easy Pass. I get the bill every once in a while. I'm sure that'll come through tomorrow as he just headed back up to back upstate. But yeah, it adds up. It adds up. So this is good. Right in the backyard. There was also a post by a young lady, first time racing her car, and it's not a race car. It's her car. Nice car, but still her car. And so she posted, she's like, oh, I'm sitting here waiting in line, ready to go. She's like, all excited about the whole thing. Love the experience. Just absolutely love the experience. She's been sitting around all those cars. Some of these cars just is outright gorgeous. And you'll see some of the photos that Alex took and some of the other folks that took. But they're gorgeous cars, absolutely incredibly gorgeous cars. So it's you do get a chance to. She felt that she was a little, um, I don't want to use outclassed, whatever, but just really nice looking cars that were out there on the track. So that was kind of intimidating, but she loved it. She just absolutely loved it. All right, Kurt, you're doing a lot of typing over here. Hope you're not driving. Here we go. Tunnel vision. Might as well put it here so I can read it. Tunnel vision is what happens and safety checks in the driver's head. Yeah, I'm just passengering, and focusing on having a close to perfect reaction time is not an easy task. Yeah, so it's interesting. I'm sitting there on the side, watching this stuff. And when I was in the car, I'm just looking at the camera. I didn't even look over, at the lights or anything like that. But even then, I mean, you heard me say amber, 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 green, and I didn't even get it, 100% correct. I'm just talking. I'm not doing anything but talking, right? Sitting there as a driver, eh, and maybe pay attention to that next go around here. But so you've got the engine revved up a little bit more, right? So most of these are shifts as you're going, but you got your foot on the, left foot on the brake, right's on the gas. You got this thing, we're ready to go with the clutch and all the rest. And there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Maybe the next time we'll take a video of his feet and watch you go that way. It's really incredible. All right, here we go. Kurt's going on here. There we go. Kurt's hiring. Nice place to announce that one. Hiring people interested in working over by his facility, and we'll train those that don't know how to operate a tow truck. I don't know how to operate a tow truck there, Kurt. Maybe we'll just do a drive along with you too. But this goes back. Thanks. You're like a setup man over here, but all of everything. So this goes back to this whole vocational thing. What we got here? Now I got a few minutes here before I play the other video. But this goes back to the whole vocational thing. And Kurt, if you got a picture of the car someplace, you could I'll show it at some point. But all right. Besides the fact he's looking to hire the right people, what is the right person? I'll let him directly answer what the right person is. But my guess is, if somebody who's driver's license, absolutely, um, clean driver's license, also has been working on cars or in some automotive position within high school or maybe with BOCES or Wilson Tech, whether it be Western BOCES, Eastern BOCES, they're all different places. But I got a feeling if somebody shows up after they, reach 18, I guess is the is the proper age to or minimum age. But if it's 18 to 21, whatever it might be, and they show up and says, yeah, for the last 3 years, I've been involved with the automotive program inside of my inside of my school and stuff like that. And I, really love cars, automotive, blah, blah, blah. I'd like to get started working in the automotive industry, and that's why I'm here. Like, you know what? That's an attention grabber. That's a much bigger attention grabber than, well, Kurt. And if I showed up, say, hey, Kurt, I'm 61. I got a few minutes of the day. It's like, I'll learn how to drive a truck. Like, I don't know. Don't hire me, my friend. Flat out, I'm telling you right now. Don't hire me. But that young person, oh, absolutely. Whole different story. So there's another reason why the vocational stuff. Then, and I keep using this guy's car as the example over here for the audio visual stuff, right? The graphic design stuff. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful thing. And you're gonna love this, Kurt. Alex Wolf was out there with us on Saturday taking photos. Got some awesome pictures of your car too. Got some awesome pictures of me too, but that's beside the point, right? It's not always all about me, although it should be. Was I scared? No, the adrenaline was flowing. Really not. That was the question here. No, no, that was not really the case on that one. It's I was curious. I was just I mean, I was curious from a number of different reasons. I had back in long time ago, I ran once 74 Capri. Uh, slow as molasses for a Freeport Speedway. I did the run what you brung is what they called it there. This one they call it spectator drag racing. But run what you brung. They did that, and it's funny. I mean, you get in the car. I was getting in the car, but getting on the track, it was like, woo, well, I'm on the track now, not up in the stands, and then you go, and it's like, and then you as you mentioned before, you get tunnel vision, and in this case, it's good tunnel vision. You're driving around on the streets, never have tunnel vision. You always got to be aware of your surroundings, and even the track too. If just aware of what's going on, but no, absolutely not. I mean, I really got tunnel vision in respect to the only thing I cared about was making sure I did whatever I possibly could with that car. Was who knew because I never did it before. The rest of that stuff, I just stayed focused. Which is probably why I wound up winning that night because the guy that was in front of me fishtailed and I wound up passing him. So that was that. So when I did this thing too, no, it was a lot. I was really curious. One, I'm sitting there bantering about this stuff, and it's like I'm getting hoping to get at least most of the language correct. Are you doing a pass as you go down, or are you taking a run as you go down? All right, that kind of stuff. Track compound and other words I've used along the way. So this one too, it's like, what is it really like to be a driver in one of these cars, especially if we are looking at that idea of giving people that are running cars on the street a place to bring it over to a track, especially if we're trying to get that point across, the fact that this is something that anybody could do. All you need is a car that's in good shape. Just gotta be in good shape. Doesn't have to be a fast car. It's just gotta be in good shape, good tires, all the rest of that stuff, and a helmet, and a good helmet, which you could borrow a helmet from somebody if need be, or go out there and buy a helmet. So, what is it like? How am I supposed to sit there and yak away, on the mic all that time without getting in the car? I just had to do it from a credibility standpoint. But it gave me, I think, a different insight as to what it's like. And I kept watching those passages last year and this year. It's like, wow, what's it like to be a passenger? What is it like? I'd like to interview one of those folks, but what is it like? And I didn't know. Now I know. So that was what the whole experience was. All right, you ready? Let's go racing now. Here, let's get over to here. Boom. We'll make this a big screen.
We just need to burn out.
We'll make it a big screen. This time we're going to turn the volume up there a bit. So it's going to be quiet in the beginning. Where are we at? Make sure we got the full photo on. Got the full photo. All right, ready, folks? Here we go. This one's 4 minutes.
Pre-stage coming up on the lights. It's going to be good. There's the fans. There's the driver. Oh, can't see. Here we go. There's the guys that make it happen over here at the track. All right, time to pay attention. I'll move it down a little bit here. Dude, I can't tell you how exciting this is.
So you're ready to do the burnout. We already got the tires going. All right, we're pretty well set to go. Trying to figure out how to navigate that windshield wiper.
We're waiting. There's the fan. Parazzi. Slightly, ready to go.
Here we go. Ready?
One. Good, here we go.
32. Hang on. Last yellow, I leave.
And then we come back around again over here. There's a lot of space down here. I haven't walked down there this far. What a ride that is. Thank you so much.
That's it.
Yeah, let's twirl this around here a little bit. There we go. That's what it looks like. All helmeted up. Very good. Oh, he's already got the helmet on. Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
That's quite a ride.
Yeah.
Oh, he's waiting. Oh, taking photos. Everybody's taking photos out here. There we go. He's good. And away we go. So what's happening now is that we're going backwards. Well, not going backwards. We're going back to the beginning area. You can turn here.
This is the return road.
The return road.
And we're going to grab a time slip and see how fast we're going.
All right. So the time slip measures a couple of different things. It's reaction time. And as far as I know.
I actually cut a really close line, so I read it.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah, I read it.
Don't tell anybody.
I beat the guy technically, I lost, but I read it. But I'm just doing it to get a time anyway.
Okay. Well, it was a lot of fun going down there. My man Alex.
Look, everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Look, they all give me the thumbs up.
We got him.
They all give me thumbs up.
Woo! Hey, it's all about the fans, man. I gotta tell you. Turn it around. There we go. Look at it. It's all about the people. Woo!
There you go.
And it's all about Pete, too. Oh, he was talking about me, yeah. There we go. Now we're getting the slip over here. There we go. Set the timing slip.
I ran a 770.
770 was the time on there.
A .03 red light. I failed the red light.
.03 red light. So it
was almost unmeasurable.
Almost. Our language. He jumped a little bit too soon. .03 thousandths of a second. No, we're good. I'm good. You know, so it's 3 thousandths of a second prior to the light going green. He went. So technically it was. And there's a few different ways to technically lose. You know, it's going over the line. You know, of course.
Really good 60 foot. It actually hooked really well.
In between, but man, what an experience. So he's just saying he had a good 60 foot, and what it means is that once the car got going, and it went going immediately, you know, it was absolutely terrific. Man, that was, I know, that was quite the ride, man, I gotta tell you. I'm hooked.
2.7, 60 foot.
I was like, so lately, I'm gonna get going here. Hey, listen, absolutely terrific. Thank you so much, everybody. Just really great stuff. And thank you to, man, quite a laundry list to make this thing work.
I ran 7.
All right, there we go. So it's we'll remove that one. All right, let's get a shout out over here to Duncan. Duncan, we was at Gorilla Wraps. He was the one who wrapped the car over there for Kurt. You'll see that car. You'll see that car. We'll make sure we get some photos up on that one. Maybe we can do that real quick, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it that quickly here. I only got a couple of seconds left to go. 18 seconds left to go. 18 cents. That's like whatever it is. Anyhow, so it was a whole lot of fun. So now I'm really thrilled with the idea that I got the experience inside the car about what this whole thing is like from that level. So it's kind of cool. You know, did that run what you brung thing over at Freeport Speedway in car. Did the little go-kart racing. That was kind of cool. You know, now the drag strip, you know, over here. You know, I'm in. I'm in, having a great time announcing this thing. So we're going to see what we can improve upon when we get back to it. Won't be until August when that happens, but I can tell you there's a lot of excitement that's going to take place between now and then. Trying to arrange for different people to be on various radio shows, TV shows. Shout out to my buddy, you know, Darren Siafi, who that's Darren and the Music Man, their program, the Business Power Hour. Is like anytime we want to use the studio over there, be able to use it. So we'll be able to sit down with guests or just remote people in. We got a few other things coming up. You'll find that to be incredibly exciting. I think that'll be the end of May. Other events, real quick, other events, no one over. Other events coming up. Sachem North High School, April 27th, got a career day. Love to see anybody down there that could participate in this thing. Speaking to the students about careers, it's a full day thing. You don't have to stay the whole day if you can't, right? But, you know, Tiz, my new barber, which I didn't do your hair any good here today, there, buddy. Sorry about that one. But Tiz will be down there on the Cuts Masters. Hopefully get a few folks on the auto side of it, but then those not also directly in the auto side. I mean, like Duncan, be a nice explanation there too. Because look, you remember when we were in school, there was always that kid that was doodling, and that kind of thing. Now it's you're doing the graphic arts and that kind of stuff. It's like there's a lot of creative people in there. It might be a career in doing the rapping, but also designing the these car wraps and stuff like that. Such a big thing, really big thing. So it's not just auto; it's things surrounding the auto. Including those that like that microphone thing. Looking to explore some interesting opportunities there. So that's April 27th, Sachem North High School Career Day. Got my charity, the Coronavirus Colitis Foundation. I'll be on stage there at our charity walk. Rumor has it we'll be having a comic up there with me. So I'm very excited about that. Last time we discussed who was more important, him or me. And, we all know the answer is me, except he's 3 times my size and quite a bit more popular. So whatever, we'll fight that one out. That'll be a fun thing to do. Then what are we into? May 26th is the. I'm sorry, May 5th, 6th, I think it is. Strictly Business at the Miller Business Center. So we'll be there for that one, May 26th. That's at the Hauppauge Industrial Association. Big deal on that one, folks. Ron Loveland with the manufacturing committee. Big stuff. Big stuff and a lot of tie-in with a lot of these things we're doing over there. So yes. I honestly believe that a permanent racetrack will be a heck of a catalyst for obviously the automotive industry and the automotive vocational programs, but I think the automotive vocational programs will continue to be a catalyst for other industries. Big one is aerospace, welding, plastic, composite plastics, etc. And that gets us through May. So after that, we'll get a few more radio shows in there, take a rest in July, and then get ready to go again, racing again at EPCAL, the excitement at EPCAL back in August with the Beat the Heat program. Hey, wait a second. You know what? That could be an interesting show. National TV show. What do you think? Oh, and I heard that the supervisors got something planned really super special for opening day for the summer series at EPCAL. Oh, remember, friends, Long Island not only needs a drag strip, Long Island may got a permanent drag strip. Well, Long Island needs a permanent drag strip still, but Long Island got a drag strip. So, we're going there. So come on, have some fun. Enjoy the food trucks. Got videos on that one too. I forgot about. We got to put that one out. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe this thing will become permanent at some point in time because it is a benefit to everybody. But that Beat the Heat program, racing against the cop, that sounds like fun. I even spoke to an officer about that. She's like, that sounds like fun. All right, have an absolutely wonderful day. We will be back here again tomorrow, Tuesday, April, whatever it is, the next day, April 19th. Remember, friends, speak well, speak often, and stay inspired.